Hi, today is 27th of June, and I'm going to discuss about one company where people have shown some interest. So, it's IEX, Indian Energy Exchange, and this was one of the companies which I was actively making positions and then making some trades, and I have updated that in my Twitter handle as and when it was taken. Then, since last week, I am seeing that there is some structural change which has happened, and you will find my earlier analysis of IEX in my YouTube channel. I am going to attach them in the upper right hand corner in the video. You can see where I had earlier did this technical analysis on IEX, but since last week some technical structural changes have happened, and hence my technical analysis which I did earlier needs some updatation. And I asked in Twitter if people were interested, and there were a few interests which were shown, and hence today I got some time, so I'm going to talk about IEX and why this is so important for us to revisit the technical structure. So let's start. So it's on a daily chart. You can see that since February, this has formed a very nice channel, and it was always coming towards this channel and getting support and then moving up and then again getting support and then moving up, and then eventually with this news about this stake sale which came in, there was a gap down, and then it was trying to take a support on this particular channel, but then you can see it went for a breakdown, and right now it's more of a consolidating in a range. So when this change happened, when multiple times I've traded here and booked at different levels, all of this trade you will find in my YouTube handle if you look for IEX. But the reason this was brought in my attention lately, so is if we move from our from a daily to an hourly chart. So here also we you will see that on an hourly channel, there's a particular channel which has been formed, and then you will understand why this time I tweeted that there was a dip towards 368 369 lately, and I said I'm not going to buy the dip, and the reason I think is something which I think should be very much evident to you if you look into how the channel was working earlier. So you can see this was in a channel, and we were able to take some trades. And so theoretically what happened is, it was always coming in this particular channel, and it was getting a support, and also here, and also this was a breakdown, and then immediately reversed, and we traded all of these we traded, and it was I traded all of these, and these are all in the Twitter. Also for this one, there was a breakdown huge, and then the buying came, but now you can see that in the very last few hours, so this is on an hourly chart, that now you see it's not behaving as it was behaving earlier. So every time it came, it was able to move up very quickly and not go for this. And I think this is exactly the reason that going forward, I think 369 will get broken, and eventually this should correct. Of course, it's poised in a very good sector, power sector, and there's a lot of positive sentiment around the sector, and also there's a lot of positive sentiment in this company. IEX is a debt-free company, and if I don't want to talk about the fundamentals over here, because I am pretty sure that you guys already know about it if you are investing or putting your money in such a company. But going forward, this is from a structural point of view is not looking good, and this is the reason why you can see this was around about 23rd 22nd I tweeted that this time I am not going to go, because the ferocity in which this channel with this channel support should have act, this is actually showcasing that that is sort of gone. So as a result of which, also it has been consolidating lately with no volume since so many hours. You can see it was from 18th of June the last volume came, and today is 27th, so 10 days and a few 5 6 sessions have gone by, and still there is absolutely no volume. So this is exactly the reason why going forward I think it can go for a breakdown, and if that happens, I won't be surprised to see 350 and 3 40 levels, and that might again be one of the again level where some sort of consolidation will happen. But I think this is, you can see this is a typical flag pattern, and a breakdown from 360 is definitely going to make more severe damage to this particular company and to the holdings of the people. So going forward, I think if it's a cash holding, so basically you should not be more of in the problem, because you can see that 320 was the last level, which was very good, which had a very good and tight consolidation, and it moved. And so I think definitely at 330 340 level around over here, IEX will definitely get a support, and then again a distribution will start. Now of course all of this only makes sense if if IEX goes for a breakdown and no immediate buying comes. But here you can see that IEX always gets some buying in these lower levels of 355 ish. So maybe 358 would be a very good level where some buying comes, 358 levels. Else I can definitely see 340 levels over here, which would be a very good support. But this is a typical structure from see there are two things. First of all is chart moves because of sentiment, price moves because of sentiment and not because of technicals. And given the sentiment around this company in general and the sector in specific, I think definitely I won't be saying that it would go for a breakdown. But from a technical perspective, it looks like it's not really it really is not showcasing much of a strength. Of course, closing above 380 is going to change all of this, and this has been on my in my radar for some time, and we have also booked earlier at 380 here. This was it opened at 380 and then it had a fall. So all the positions we made over here, we are able to book. It was a gap up opening, I remember, and then eventually it has been struggling to go towards 379, and hence you see this is one of the companies which you should be keeping a close watch. And if we are lucky to get the dip, then maybe add in a dips and hold for some time. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video will clarify of why I was tweeting about IEX not being structurally same as it was earlier, because here earlier we were when the discussion started and when I posted my first video, it was round about here, and then we were able to always um, buy in dips, and we were able to book our profits in this channel at different levels at different point of time. I remember this was 375 ish or 371 ish, the 375 exactly, and then the next one was 380. So we were able to get it, but eventually after here you see that it has not been able to make higher highs, and rather it's more going for some sort of a consolidation like this. So maybe going forward, if it's able to take 380, then I would be very happy to add more positions and then carry it towards 390 and 400 levels. Thanks a lot for listening. This is it's on 27th of June on the weekend, and let's see how IX moves in the next in the last week of June and in the month of July. Thank you.